Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Dark Fog. Let's have a quick recap of our Dark Fog farm. So over here I've set up all the ILSs. We have all the Dark Fog ingredients being exported, and as you can actually see, well, some of them are being exported, like processors for instance. Quantum processors, they're down to 120, carbon nanotubes are down to 0, and I'm sure there were some. Some of the dark fog things are not that I'm just gonna go take a quick look. Yeah, everything seems to be on other planets, so that's great. And I've also added a few signal towers around here. Now, you've probably noticed that not all of the ILSs are powered, or not yet at least. It is going to take a while to be able to power everything, but I'll probably every once in a while come back here and address the issue. This is, if we have a quick look, slowly growing. It's holding quite steady at the new nominal rates. I did decide that once we get another base here, I'm gonna start farming that one as well. I'm actually quite curious to see how many farms can this setup take. And speaking of, let's put this on number 2. Yeah, I think number 2 is a good mark. Okay, we did lose a Tesla tower and a laser turret within the past 10 minutes. But as I was saying, I was hoping to get daylight, but I don't know how soon that's gonna happen. So let's have a look here. So we have our defenses, we have our collection. Well, now that I actually took that closer look, okay, where are these guys fighting? Surely there was a better way to figure this out, but well, I'm here now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this one unloaded as well. This one is not okay, that one is turned off. This one is not. I'll leave just this one on because I realized that there's not much coverage on this side. And I was curious to see where that Tesla tower was destroyed. But unfortunately I cannot seem to figure it out. I'm thinking to add another set of towers around here maybe. There is a weak point. There is a weak spot in my defense. About here, where there was a small gap, so Let's go ahead with this. Cool. So just to review, we have our line of defense. No actual missiles being shot, which is really awesome, or very few missiles being shot. Then we have the Babs. Added that one now where we collect. We have this massive thing over here where we actually sort out the farm, and we actually have a bit of storage as well. And while I'm at this, I just wanted to go over the changes that I've done here. Now, in the end, it's not a condition that I really wanted, but I cannot figure out something that's better than that. I've just set it to the global alarm to cargo pass. So whenever there's cargo here, and I find the phrasing cargo pass extremely misleading because I'm assuming cargo pass is basically cargo passing through, not just sitting on the belt. But because cargo pass works when the cargo is actually sitting on a belt, that means that I will get the alarm whenever this pack fills, and I'll have a bit of time to react, which is what the whole purpose was. And yeah, after that, everything gets moved into PLSs. We have bots here, and we also have bots here, so we have 20 bots in total moving from chests to ILSs, and then we have logistic drones here and logistic drones into the ILSs that we just came from. And this is basically what's gonna make this available galaxy-wide. And I've also set up some defenses here just in case we have visitors again. This seems to be growing a bit faster than the previous one, so maybe we'll get visitors rather soon. Okay, this one is clean. Sirius 2 I know is clean. Let's take a look at Sirius 4. Yep, there's nothing here. So I want to do a couple of quick checks. Okay, still plenty of organic crystals. I've only drained about 200 if I remember correctly. 200,000 that is. And this one is more than plentiful. But I just want to make sure that there is no dark fog presence here. And that indeed seems to be the case. And that leads me to this cluster. We have... Okay, solar cells are still being shot like crazy. Rockets, maybe not so much, but that's to be expected. I still want to get this upgrade going, so that's probably gonna be one of the next focus points. Let's take a quick look at how our Dyson Sphere is progressing. 13 gigawatts, it's not that much. We see that we've made a bit of progress here. Most of the solar cells are attaching, which is great. So even though we're not launching that many rockets, we still have quite a few cells left to attach. Yeah, the cells are not attaching to this layer. This layer is, yeah, it's definitely not this layer. The cells, I believe, are attaching to this one, which is still causing quite a bit of a lag. Anyway, we see that it is starting to finally shape up. So yeah, still plenty of sales, but let's have a look at what's going on here. So what am I missing? a huge lack of glass, which is problematic. Also titanium. That's interesting. So I am wondering where to go first. Okay, I'll go to the home planet first. And well, let's start at titanium. Let's see what's happening here. Why is there a massive lack of titanium? Because we're missing titanium ingots. That is, I have to say, highly unexpected. That is highly unexpected, but well, I guess I know why nothing is working anymore, and even solar cells are somewhat dead. And that is because we're missing these, and that's because we're missing prisms, and that's because we're missing glass. Okay. Okay. So let's have a quick look. We have unlocked a few technologies that I didn't have a chance to go over just yet. Let's have a look in the tech tree for now. So if we look at technologies, well, everything is unlocked now. This is the universe matrix. That's somewhat interesting, but the one that we really want to look at is this. So we have annihilation constraint sphere, we have antimatter fuel rod, and we have an artificial star. This produces a whopping 72 megawatts of power with energy efficiency of 100%, which is really great. And then the fuel rods have a fuel chamber generation of 500%, an energy efficiency of 7.2 gigajoules, which compared to our current fuel source, let me see if I can find that one really quick. This is 600 megajoules, this is 7.2, and that's 300 versus 500, so that is quite a bit of a difference. And I would say let's go ahead and start making this one happen. What do we need for this? We need antimatter. Fair enough. We need hydrogen. And this is a very interesting one because in order to get antimatter, we also need to get hydrogen. So I am very close to the place where we should be producing that, which is over here. We see that we have both hydrogen and antimatter. Well, we're producing 2 and 2. And let's see, it will take us 24 seconds to produce 2 of those, so that's quite a bit. We also need to produce these things, which are not all that expensive, but it still takes 20 seconds. And we also need 1 titanium bar, which is quite inconvenient right now. I will have to say. We're also totally out of this thing. But one thing at a time. I want to sort out power generation. I want to get the setup going for that one. So that's 20 seconds for one. This requires one at 24 seconds. So I think we can do direct insert here. Yeah, let's go with that. And What's happening here? Okay, those are filtered. That is filtered. This is filtered. Okay, this is the problem. I don't know if this actually caused a huge bottleneck here or not. Hope it didn't. But okay, now that that's out of the way, I don't think I'll need mass production of this. So again, this is going to take, I'm expecting at least a few minutes to be consumed. I can have a quick look at my current power facility. And we can... Too far to operate. So I'll start off with making maybe about 10-15 facilities in total. And let's see how many ingredients I'm gonna need. So there's 2 ingredients here. There's 3 more ingredients here. Well, I do have 2 of them already on site. So it's only 1. We're gonna build this one on site. We're gonna import what are these called? Particle containers and processors. So that's gonna give us the first 3. We'll need to import titanium alloys, and we'll also need to import a proliferator. So let's go ahead with this. I will align this on the actual grid. I think this is meant to go over here. Yes. And oh, that's so interesting that you cannot actually lay foundation over the dark fog bases. Okay, clear settings. No. I definitely do not want that. Just saw what requirements I had in here. And luckily this was still set to supply local storage. Cool. I am out of local storage, remote demand. I'm out of drones. If I ever get the dark fog base and remember it, I need to put a few more drones in there as well. For now, I need to find the drones over here. Oh, there they are. Oh, what's happening here? I am missing thrusters. This is producing thrusters, but I guess that's the max speed. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna need particle containers. We're gonna need processors. We're gonna need titanium alloy, and we're gonna output, where is it? We're gonna output this. We're gonna output antimatter fuel rod. This is a bit trippy now. Trying to set it, I think this, oh no, this 616K, down the middle is 8K. Actually curious to see, yeah, so it remains percentage value, it doesn't stick to the original value. Sure, I guess that works. And let's see, this is remote demand, local storage, remote demand. This is gonna be local demand, and this is gonna be supply worldwide. Maybe that's a bit of an overkill. I'm not gonna produce that many. And these are quite expensive resources, so let's keep it down to this. Okay, so I want to have, I'll still keep that separated for now. I'll keep a bit of space over here. So those two lanes are going to be for hydrogen and, well, the other thingy, antimatter. Yes, antimatter. And this is, how many can I get? I can get 9 of them. Yeah, that's gonna be enough for now. I am fairly sure that 9 is going to be enough. So that's gonna be 2 inputs on that side. This is gonna be input. This is gonna be an output lane. And these are gonna be another 2 input lanes. Which kind of means that I will not be able to mirror this build. Bit unfortunate. Anyway, processors, why not? Particle containers, yes please. This goes here, this goes here, this will go here. What? What? Oh, yes. I copied and it carried over the recipe that I didn't want, the inserter position, because I was not careful. And let's see, this is going to basically behave like that. Get proliferation in there, and now wouldn't it be really awesome if I could add weird. Okay, that's okay. I think everything is good now. Wouldn't it be really awesome if I could add a circuit condition here to block the belt? Like somewhere here if there's no cargo on this belt or if there's no proliferator in there. I think that would be really awesome. Not gonna happen, but one can dream. So this will now prioritize actually don't well, I do like it, but I want to enhance the setup a bit. And I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something like this. I will sideload this belt. And this should be able to move everything coming from this side. So this will now always prioritize feeding hydrogen to here instead of sending the hydrogen over to be burned. Okay, that's two ingredients. I don't have titanium, which is a bit unfortunate. And I don't have processors, which is again a bit unfortunate, but once that happens, and I don't have proliferator, and I don't have a lot of things, but once that happens, quite annoying. So let's see, I want to go as... Can I go all the way there? Seems so. Okay, so let's go ahead, redrag that. Pretty sure that this will not be able to cover everything. So let's double down on the power poles. Make it somewhat symmetric. And once we get resources going, this should be good, and that's part one of the whole thing. Okay, I know that I've just copy-pasted settings somewhere. I will have an epiphany at some point later on what I broke, but until then we'll just carry on. I'll use this space over here, I guess, so I need to fly this way. Come on, please land. I think that these are all the nodes here, which is really nice. Okay, I'll use an ILS. I want to see what setup I have for other coal storages. This one is almost dry. Yeah, they're all done using ILSs, so ILS it is for this one as well. Coal supply. Actually, no. I want these ones out of here. I'll just let these two supply, but only for interstellar or interplanet. Closest connection. Closest connection might be this way. Do I need to do anything else? I don't think I'll need to do anything else. Yep. Coal is slowly but surely going in there. This one is almost dried up. I won't actually shut this one off just yet. But what I'm actually gonna do, even though it's a manual hack for now, I want to add proliferation here. Yep, so that's good. And whoa, this one is fully dry. Yes. So that might be the source of my lack of proliferator. This one has interesting. Bummer. And the reason why I say that is okay, everything is up and running. What? I'm out of assembly machines. Okay, I'm not out of assembly machines. I just need to... I said upgrade by 2 levels. I don't know why that wasn't working. Anyway, the reason why I was saying bummer is because I need these annihilation thingies for the artificial stars as well, and I do not have a slot in the ILS there, and it's gonna be very tricky to get them in here afterwards, so I'll just do this. I should be able to import everything that I need, so that's not a big deal. And I think it was particle containers. Okay, I still have some of those things in the system here, which is really nice. And I'm not building this at scale. I'm just building them to be able to produce artificial stars when we need that. I don't think we need them for anything else other than the 2 things that we're using. Yeah, so it's just that. That's perfectly fine. Let's see, this one requires, wow, titanium, alloy, frame materials, and quantum chips. So, annihilation, constraint sphere, titanium, alloy is over here. The frame material is over there, and last but not least, the quantum chips. Nothing extremely demanding. We still have a bit of buffered resources in here, which is really awesome. And now we will have the artificial stars. let's have a quick look at our okay, that's good. Let's have a quick look at the power, not on Sirius 2, Sirius 1 first. Consuming 800, but that's definitely not enough. We need about 2 gigajoules there to begin with. And Sirius 4, which is this planet, this was our latest upgrade. We need about, let's say, 1 gigajoules to satisfy capacity. And this one has an energy power output of 72. We're gonna get proliferation 3, that's another 25%, which is, I'll just round it up to 20, it's a bit less, so that's 90, 80 to closer to 90 megawatts. So that's about 11, 12 artificial stars for 1 gigajoule. So I need about 30 of them for both planets. Not that big of a deal, and the other planet still has a lot of power generation from the planet, so getting 10 of these here will be quite decent, I would say. We are blocked on this one in terms of production speed, but that's okay. I've set this one up. I will be back on this planet a bit later on. So this is a bit concerning. What's the XP here? Still about 25% left. Is this working? This is working. This is working at full power. Let's add the remaining ones there. I was really hoping I'm out of I was really hoping I was out of titanium. Now that everything is working at full power. Well, I guess it's not actually full power. If you look at it closer. But okay, that will go away. That's plastic. Not much titanium left there anyway. Really? I really hope it was just that one, but no, it isn't. How much can I get? You know what? This will be just fine. What was that? That was really ugly. Now I do have plane smelters, and I could upgrade to plane smelters, but I really want to upgrade to the level 3 smelters. Anyway, let's finish this. And I'll have this one going just to eventually mine the whole patch. I never set up ended setting up the arc smelters. Okay, that is not a good pattern. Which is a bit annoying. That means that I've built something that is off-center. Anyway, this is looking slightly better. I just need to manually put down the power poles. And to that I say sure, why not? You must be kidding me. I don't even have all the... Well, I kind of know why I wouldn't have them, but still annoying. I really wanted to not have to do this and just upgrade it to the final one. I guess this is going to be a bit of extra titanium, but if I look at production for titanium, let's head over to this planet. So titanium ore, I am smelting just a bit less than I'm producing, so I'm on the very edge with that as well. Consumption here dropped quite a lot and now it's up again. Do I have resources? Yeah, so resources I have plenty. What I'm missing is production speed. So hard to see which ones of the lines are not connected. I'm guessing that one, and I'm also missing inserter here. Everything here is connected. That should be a bit of extra proliferator. The speed increase here is huge as is. Guessing same issue. So we should have a bit of a more proliferation happening. Hopefully we have the resources to sustain that. I really hope nothing gets disconnected when I'm doing this. Did I just plunge my whole power into abyss? Has this been like this for a long time? And I just didn't notice it? Might be. Are these not Mark III belts? Now they are. Yeah, everything is Mark III now. That's good. Maybe this will boost up production for a bit. Let's take that off. And yeah, next episode I'll have a look at what's happening with glass. Probably we need to increase raw resource input there as well. I think we were pretty low on stone last time I looked at that section of the base. Level 21 has not unlocked yet. I will get the new resource over here when that unlocks. I need to set up the, if I remember correctly, I'll probably need the Mark II smelters anyway in order to be able to get Mark III. So that's gonna be something else to look at, but all of that in the next episode. For now, thank you all very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you here next time.